What's up, my peoples? You get a bonus manga review tonight. All right, this is Love Me Not, Volume 11. If you've been following along, you might know I've been reading this entire series. No, this is not a yaoi. I don't know how you pronounce that. I know it's got two dudes on the cover, but it's just super cute, wholesome, normal romance. So we will get into that in just a second. It's by Ayo Sakisaka. And she's done a couple series, and this is an interesting one. It's about a high school girl who has a high school friend, and they both kind of learn to like boys together. It's really simple. At this point in the series, there's one girl actually likes the brother of her best friend, and her best friend likes somebody else, but that's kind of where it all goes in. So she has to deal with the brother and her sister, and they might move out because their parents are fighting, which means they end their relationships and all that. And the one of the boys also has his own deal. So this guy is actually dating the sister one that might move out because of the fighting, and he's fighting with his own parents because he wants to be an artist, and his parents don't like that. Now, a lot of the art I find a little bit boring here. A lot of talking heads and not much going on throughout all of this. And she actually is not super detailed with all this stuff. And sometimes they're not even super expressive. So it is really a lot of more reading the words in this manga than it is reading a lot of the other stuff. But the one gal, gosh, it's so hard for me to remember these names sometimes. I just finished reading this. Ryo's the brother, and the gal who's his sister is... what is her name? Akari. Okay. Akari, and she's got her ex-boyfriend Ryosuke coming in, and this guy over here is been afraid to make a move. He's kind of been a cuck the entire time while he's just sitting there waiting for the other dude to make a move. And he finally, his name's Inui, and Inui finally decides to make a move, but the other dude does make a move first, so we get this drama going on through all of this. And it's always funny with these manga, these female artists. I don't know if this is normal for all manga artists, but in the shoujo like this, they always do these like little side wall things where they talk about just very mundane things like this. I usually sit all the time while working, especially when I start drawing. I stay in the same position all day. I thought about using a pedometer to see how little I actually move, but I wasn't sure I could accept the number, so I decided against it. It's not good. I feel sorry for my body. I mean, just very mundane stuff. It's very funny. Whatever. But it does pay off. So eventually, this volume 11, I've been kind of sitting on a will he, won't he, ask her out for a long time. I think it's been 3 or 4 volumes we've been waiting for Inui to ask out Akari. And gosh, because the other relationship kind of resolved already. And she finally turned down his rival in this. And then she goes out and actually was about to confess her love to him. And they end up confessing their love to each other. I really love the nice detailed art, little title cards in between here. They look really nice. Like I said, a lot of talking heads where there's not really a lot of background in here. And they finally work out their relationship together. Once they've worked out their relationship, we get back to the two couples, and we start a couples drama sort of thing, where it looks like it implies that one of the gals is asking over one of the guys, and he thinks that adults aren't going to be there, and it's kind of going to be sexy. And then same thing with Akari and Inui. And Akari and Inui just end up, kind of being careful and hand-holding, and then the other situation ended up, her parents were there, and, they weren't going to be alone. So it almost drifted into non-wholesome stuff, but then it became wholesome again. So yes, I want to hug you too. Look at that, very nice. And that's about it. So at the end, we get a twist after everything looks like it's resolved finally. And I've been getting bored of this series probably the last 2-3 volumes because it's just been dragging on way too long. We learn that the brother and sister might be moving away, which would kill both the main relationships in here at this point. Because their father is being sent overseas in June, to be continued. Now, I enjoyed the afterword here, and I thought this was pretty funny. Well, there's a different... Oh, there's a double afterword. Okay, I don't know. Here it is. When it's cold, I like putting a little bit of dark rum in my cafe au lait. I like the aroma and the taste of rum. I drink so many cafe au laits that I now keep a bottle of rum on my desk. As soon as you put a bottle of alcohol anywhere near a workspace, you really look like a degenerate, so I don't recommend this at all. What a great life advice right there. Definitely don't put alcohol anywhere near your workspace so you don't look like a degenerate. All right. It did pay off. I would end the series here if I were her, but it looks like she's going to try to drag it out with this whole complication of the moving and all that. Art's getting a little boring. I never noticed that really in the early volumes of this, but I think maybe it's just where it is in the storyline. But it was still fun. I still liked it. 7.5 out of 10. Enjoyable stuff. And gosh, I keep saying I'm like ready to quit this, but I'm going to pick up the next volume now. It's almost over. It's gotta be over soon enough, right? All right, hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.